You are actively frying your brain and you don't even know it. You ever wonder why you're never satisfied? Why you can never be happy? Why you're depressed? It's because you're being stimulated by your phone, by TikTok, by smoking, by having sex. Your brain receptors, your dopamine receptors are fried. TikTok is one of the biggest dopamine rushes available today, and it's literally frying your brain. What most people fail to understand is that dopamine is not just used for pleasure. It's also used for motivation, to do better, to achieve things. You can literally keep yourself stuck in the same position for months because you're constantly using TikTok, constantly getting that dopamine rush, and you scroll for hours on TikTok and become complacent. Short videos equals an instant reward. So your brain gets used to getting rewarded instantly, and you never want to achieve. You never want to even pay mind to anything that takes longer than 30 seconds. Not only that, you constantly play music. Your phone's always in your hands. If it's not TikTok, it's Instagram. If it's not Instagram, it's Snapchat. You're never really alone with your thoughts until you go to sleep. You ever wonder why the worst thoughts come before you lay your head? Because that's probably the real you. You probably hear that voice saying, damn, maybe I'm not doing enough. I need to be doing more. That's the only time you might have a sense of direction, and you immediately ignore it when you get up because the first thing you do is open TikTok. This also ties back to lust, which I've already done a video about. Lust is probably the highest dopamine spike that you could possibly obtain, whether it's sex, whether it's porn. This is why you can never be happy. This is why it's never enough, why you're never satisfied, why you can do anything and everything and portray this image on social media when in reality, you hate the way that you're living. The only way to have real change in your life is if you change something. You are doing the same things day in and day out and you're getting the same results. But then you're questioning why you're getting the same results, why you're still sad, why you're still mad. The definition of insanity is to do the same things over and over again and expect different results. You don't need motivation, bro. You just need less stimulation. I did not intend for that to rhyme, by the way. Cut down on the TikTok, bro. Cut down on the sex. Cut down on the porn. Cut down on whatever it may be that you are constantly just frying your dopamine receptors with. We live in a society today where it's so easy to do that. Most people don't even know that they're doing it. This is why you can't get stuff done. This is why you're never motivated. This is why you can never stick with something. You do it for a couple of days at best, and then you just quit. Your dopamine receptors are fried. Your brain is fried. You can't commit to anything. It's hard to even give attention to anything that doesn't reward you in the snap of a finger. It's the same with smoking. As soon as you hit the blunt, you immediately get that feeling. As soon as you open TikTok, in 30 seconds, your dopamine receptors have just spiked. As soon as you hit that vape, your dopamine receptors spike. There's so many things that we do on a day-to-day basis, and you need to start analyzing your day, and you need to start cutting out how much you fry your brain, how much dopamine that you are spiking on a day-to-day basis. You need to cut it down. And the reason why is you will become more motivated. You will be able to get more things done. You will become more happy with your life, more happy with just everything in general. You're just gonna become a more happy person. This is why you're unhappy, bro. Like, that's just what it comes down to. Sacrifices have to be made if you want to do great things in life. That's just what it comes down to. If you do not make sacrifices, you will become average at best, and some will become below average. Some will be living paycheck to paycheck, struggling. Sacrifices have to be made. You have to cut these certain things out, man. I cannot stress this to y'all enough. Stop watching TikTok for 4 hours at a time every day, probably more. Stop watching porn. Stop having so much sex. Stop letting your phone fry your brain. I'm telling you, I would not lie to y'all, bro. Everything that I tell y'all on this channel, I've done. Once you stimulate your brain less and less, you start to be able to become disciplined. You start to be able to show up every single day, or show up at least at a consistent rate. You start to become happier. You start to just appreciate life for what it is rather than always complaining about something. When you fry your dopamine receptors, you are literally on a downward path to depression. You are just spiraling to depression. This is why you're depressed. If y'all cut out these things for even 2 weeks, man, if you give it 2 weeks and everything that I've said in this video doesn't work, you can come back to this video and call me a liar, call me whatever. But even 2 weeks of cutting a lot of these things out, you will feel the difference. You will live a lot better, a lot happier, and a lot healthier. Your life isn't the problem. Everything's not going wrong in your life. Your dopamine is the problem. It's what you do throughout the day, every single day. That's the problem. So fix it and things will get better. And if you struggle with some of the things that I've listed in this video, talk to God about it. Pray to God about it. Ask God for the strength to drop a lot of these things, because I know a lot of people have certain addictions to sex, certain addictions to porn, certain addictions to their phone. You know what I mean? Everybody struggles with different things. Nobody is perfect. Talk to God about it, ask for strength, things will get better. I want to see you lock in. I want to see you strive for greatness. I hope this video genuinely helps somebody, man. If this video helps somebody, subscribe to this channel. This is all I post. Even if you just watch 4 of my videos, you will learn something new about self-improvement. So like I said, man, subscribe, like the video, comment, do all of those good things because it pushes this video out to people that genuinely need to hear this. I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video, man. Filmed by Cam, and I'm out. I love y'all. Stay blessed, man.